Narasinaka Pachavishye Paradino Didambuna Savarasha Karambuyam Sapopadar Valashanam. I shall now recite the Narasinaka Vacha, formerly spoken by Paradar Maharaja. It is the most powerful vanquished all kinds of imprisonment and provides one all protections. It bestows upon one all opulence and can give one elevation to the heavenly planets or liberations. Once to meditate on Lord Narasimha, Lord of the universe, sit upon the golden throne. His mouth is wide open, he has 3 eyes, and he is as radiant as the afternoon. He is embraced by Lakshmi Devi on his left side, and his form is the shadow of all opulence, both material and spiritual. The Lord has 4 arms, and his lips are very soft. He is decorated with golden earring. His chest is resplendent like the lotus flower, and his arms are decorated with jewels studded ornament. He is dressed in a spotless yellow garment, which exactly resembles molten gold. He is original cause of existence beyond the Monday square for the great demon gods head by Indra. He appeared visited with rubies which are raised in the effulgence. His 2 feet are very attractive, and he is armed with various weapons such as conch, discs, etc. Guard the jewelry offers prayer with great reverence. Having set Lord Narasimha Deva upon the lotus of one's heart, one recite the following mantra: May Lord Narasimha, who protect all the planetary system, protect my head. Although the Lord is all-pervading, he himself within a pillar. May he protect my speech and the results of my activities. May Lord Narasimha, whose eyes are the sun and fire, protect my eyes. May Lord Nahali, who is pleased by the prayer offered by the beds of saints, protect my memory. May he who has the nose of a lion protect my nose. And may he whose face is very dear to the god of fortune protect my mouth. May Lord Narasimha, who is the knower of all science, protect my sense of taste. May he whose face is beautiful as the full moon, and who is offered prayer by Paradar Maharaja, protect my face. May Lord Narasimha protect my throat. He is the sustainer of the earth and the performer of the unlimited, wonderful activity. May he protect my shoulders. His arms are resplendent with transcendental weapons. May he protect my shoulders. May the Lord who bestows a benediction upon the demon gods protect my hands. May he who protect me from this all sides. May he who is achieved by the perfect yogis protect my heart. And may Lord Hari protect my dwelling place. May he who read apart the chest and abdomen of the great demons Haranyasha protect my waist. And may Lord Nahari protect my liver. He is offered prayer by Lord Brahma, who has sprung from his own liver. May he whose his rests of all the universe protect my his. May the Lord protect my private parts. He is the knower of all mantra and all mysteries, but he himself is not visible. May he who is the original keeper protect my thighs. May he who aspires a human life form protect my knees. May the remover of the burden of the earth, who appear in the form which is hot man and hot lion, protect my crowns. May the bestower of heavenly opulence protect my feet. He is the supreme controller in the form of man and lion combined. May the thousand-head supreme enjoyer protect my body from all sides and in all respects. May the most fearless personality protect me from the east. May he who is superior to the greater heroes protect me from the southeast, which is presided over by Ali. May the Supreme Vishnu protect me from the south, and may the person of brazen lustre protect me from the southwest. May the Lord of everything protect me from the west. His face is everywhere, so please may he protect me from this direction. The Lord Narasimha protect me from the northwest, which is predominated by Vayu. And may he whose form is in itself the supreme opulence protect me from the north, where Soma resides. May the all-auspicious Lord, who himself bestows all auspiciousness, protect from the northeast, the direction of the sun god, and may he who is there personified protect me from the fear of death and rotation in this material world. This Narasingha Kavacha had been ornamented by a stream from the mouth of Parada Maharaja, a devotee who wished this become free from all sins. Whatever one desires in this world, he can attain without doubt. One can have wealth, many sons, and a long life. He become a victor who desires victory, and indeed become a Kura. He was of the influence of all planets, earthly, heavenly, and everything in between. This is the supreme remedy for the prisoner of the serpent and scorpions, and Brahma Rakshasa goes, and Yakshas are driven away. One may write this most auspicious prayer on his arms, on his scribe, on the palm leaf, and attach it to his waist, and all his activity will become perfect. One who regularly chants this mantra, whether once or thrice daily, he becomes victor whether amongst demigods, demons, or human beings. One who with purified heart recites this prayer 32,000 times attains the most auspicious of all auspicious things, and material enjoyment and liberation are already understood to be available to such a person. This Kavacha mantra is the king of all mantra. One attained by it, one will be attained by writing oneself with arches and chanting all other mantra, having marked one's body with tilaga, taking a jamara with water, and reciting this mantra 3 times. When we find that the fear of the inauspicious planets is removed, that person who recites this mantra, meditating upon Narasingha, has all his deceits vanquished, including those of the abdomen. What should more be said? One acquired qualitative oneness with Narasingha himself. There is no doubt that the desire in the mind of one who meditates will be granted. Lord Narasingha was loudly and caused others to war. With his multitude of arms, he dares the demon, assumes and kills them in this way. He is always seeking out the tormenting and demonized descendants of deity, both on these earth planets and in the high planets, and he throws them down and scatters them. He cries with great anger as he destroys the demon in all directions. Yet with his unnamed hands, he sustains, protects, and narrates the consummate manifestation. I offer my respectful obeisances to the Lord, who has assumed the form of a transcendental lion. Thus ends the Narasingha Kavacha, as is described by Parada Maharaja in the Brahmanda Purana. Glory to Sri Krishna's Sankirtana, which cleanses the hearts of all that has accumulated for years, and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of its people and death. This Sankirtana movement is the bright benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge, and it increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the light for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names, like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy name. But I am so unfortunate I had no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than straw in a tree. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your constant service birth after birth. O son of Maharaja Nanda Krishna, I'm your eternal servitor. Yet somehow of others I have fallen in this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the orphans at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly? When I chant your holy names, when will my voice choke up, and when will the hair of my body stand on the end at the recitation of your name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes, like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken heart by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything for me, is always my merciful Lord, unconditionally.